I wanted to do this quick video blog to show you some of the stuff I'm doing for this project that uses ArcGIS Knowledge. So I'm in here, I'm making a link chart and I have some data. This is all relevant to the state of Virginia, all of its counties, and then a couple of different chemicals and elements that are found in the water. This is from USGS data. So what I did was I took the data and I took that all in, brought it to a map, and then I had to do some conditioning and joining on that data to get it to be time enabled and then also representative of all of the elements that I wanted to capture. So what I was able to do from there is take it and put it on a map. But I want to talk to you specifically about how I got this link chart to actually show up the way it did, because this is kind of a nuanced process, so I'll get right into it. So the thing that I had to do is, so whenever you start using Knowledge, you'll have to go into your catalog pane, and then in there you'd right click and say new, and then new investigation. And so that's really the start of it. And then from there you're going to go through this wizard, right? This wizard is going to guide you down this process here, essentially, right? You're going to get to a stage where you're going to be able to invoke, ask for loading data. When you go to load data, you'll then say, hey, yes, I have a table. And then from there, this is a really easy relationship that I set up. I just did two things. I just want to kind of show you how I did it. So when I go down through here, I have all these columns in my data. But what I did is I had a county, and that's just the name of the county. And I set the entity type as just a type, and then I just named this. I just typed in contaminated county. So that's just what this value is. And then this merge setting was really helpful because before I had set up my entities for the county and also the characteristic name in the data set. That's what the column's called. But it's really the elements. That's like radium or uranium or fluoride or whatever the thing in the water is. I just called that water contaminant, and then I made it a type, and then I also set merge. So that's how I set the entities up. So really this is just like a type of thing that's at a place. So this is a really simple like 2-column relationship. I'll show you how I did the relationship too. So I just said that the origin entity was the water contaminant or characteristic name. So that's the column that has the type of chemical in there. And then I relationship typed it. I typed this in again. I said contaminated in the water of, and then the county. So from here, I just picked county name. And I did not click merge. And then from there, I'm not going to show you much more than that, but I just want to show you that at that point in time, this is how I set up the properties, so the entities and the relationships, with use for merge set on, and then that immediately brought me to be able to use this link chart. So now I'm in a situation where I have this link chart. I did some other things to actually style this that I'll probably go over in another video, but overall, one interesting thing about this is that if you're used to using ArcGIS Pro for mapping, like I have set up over here, what's valuable to know is that pretty much on a basic level, a lot of the abilities you have to change how pieces of data and features look, like symbology. Like if I go over here and I say symbology, I could do that on these polygons like I've done here for the Virginia counties, but then also in the link chart area I could do the same thing here. So that's how I got all of the water contamination or water contaminant entities to show up as these red and black dots with this awful red text, which I'm still in the middle of working on, right? But that's how you do that. You still have almost entirely all of the values over here that would help you symbolize your data. So basically this is not a map, it's just a blank area, but that was a concept related to how I've been using the map and working with data in the contents pane that translated over to knowledge, which also has a contents pane in the same way. This is not a map, but it essentially acts in the same way that you're used to interacting with things on the map, right? So same kind of layout. So a lot of concepts apply over here for modifying the look and feel and location of the data. I'll even show you here in just a second. So you got things like pop up, and you have the ability to do a lot of the similar types of things that you're used to doing already, like selecting and moving, and that's all going to be a fairly similar and very relatable concept there. So overall, I hope that this was just like helpful. I just want to show you all this project and kind of how it's progressing, and then I'll have some more updates hopefully later in another video. So thanks for watching.